Hey guys, it's Krishanti with Krishanti.com, and let's talk about healing right now because I am learning so much about how the physical body heals, and it's fascinating. Now, this ties in with energy healing, which I really believe in. When you combine energy work with Western medicine and Eastern medicine, the most incredible things can happen. So, I've been on this journey of learning and deepening into energy healing for the body. And my favorite protocol or system is Bengston, which I have a whole playlist on here on YouTube about the Bengston energy healing system. I'm actually co-hosting a Bengston workshop in April 2023 with my friend Bill Bengston is teaching it. And workshops are happening all the time if you want to learn the method. But let me talk about how this all works, which is so cool. Now, Bengston is great. And what makes it even better is Bill has been and continues to test this out in labs. So it's not hearsay. There's actual scientific evidence from these controlled laboratory studies and these experiments that are ongoing, showing like what it worked with, how it worked, exactly what the treatment was like, what the results were, et cetera, on a variety of like different types of cases. So love this stuff. And as you know, more and more people are becoming more and more distressed about the state of Western medicine and how you go to the doctor with a problem and they just give you a pill and tell you to go away. And what I am seeing is that a lot of these medications that they're handing out like candy are actually really hurting people and creating more illness than what was originally happening. Like it's insane. And if you're listening to this and you have experiences like that, put it in the comments below, because it's important that we share all this, because we're on this journey of like discovery and figuring out what works and what doesn't. So put it in the comments. Also, any kind of healing experience you've had or something that you think really works or has worked for you or a loved one, share it, because we're all here to learn. But with the Bengston, what is so interesting is, first of all, it's not like a magic cure-all that happens instantly. And a lot of people get confused about that, because when you think of energy healing, you think of hands-on healing and the person is cured like that. It can take years of doing Bengston to create a state of perfect health and harmony in the body. The body takes time to heal, and there's a reason for that. But the point of all this, aside from me wanting to share this with you and have you come to this workshop too, is that when it comes to illness in the body, more often than not, it's not like just one thing. It's like this factor, then that triggered this, and then that, and then this, and then all these 5 to 10 or more factors combined create the illness and the disharmony. So you go to a doctor and you're like, hey, it's not from point A to point B. But Western medicine will say, okay, well, you have this, so let's give you this pill and then just be done. And then that kind of sort of helps, but you've got all this other underlying crap that's like contributing to you not feeling great. Then you're taking this synthetic medication that could be harming your body. And then you're just on this treadmill, trapped in the pharmaceutical sort of hell, and like just not really feeling vibrant health. And then when you take the Bengston energy healing approach, which is really great, what tends to happen is the energy does have its own knowledge. The energy, when you're working with Bengston, will go where the body has the greatest need. And so a lot of times when we're really working on this to heal the body, we have to sit back and be like, okay, I don't really exactly know. I mean, the doctors don't know. Even with the imaging and the tests, the CAT scans, the PET scans, the MRIs and all of that, they still can't get to the crux of things yet. So when you're working with an energy like Bengston, that energy goes just to the greatest need in the body. And that may not be what you're thinking. You may be thinking like, this hurts. I want the energy to go fix this because this hurts. And the energy is like, oh, but you didn't know that. It's because this wasn't working right, that this happened, that happened. So we're going to go fix this first. And that could take 6 months. Then we'll go work on this and that. And it's funny. And I know it sounds out there, but from experience, it is exactly how it works. And it's actually really awesome because it like goes into the architecture, like the infrastructure of the body, which I wish Western medicine could do. It would be so good to actually just really see what's going on. What was number one? What's the initial thing? What's the next? But with the pill popping and stuff that they're teaching us to lean on and rely on, it's pretty much the only solution for the most part when you go to a doctor, like take this pill or have this surgery or whatever. It's just that's like a Band-Aid, and then you're just like kind of somehow managing it. We expect that quick fix, and we want it to be gone right away. Of course, you find out there's something bad in your body, you want it out of there immediately. And so I think a lot of people have issues with energy healing when they don't understand that it just takes time. And even if you think it's not working, something is happening. It's just that the body, as I made a video about this too, the body takes that time. So you just have to be patient and just stick with the process. But I think it would be great if we all started to learn that at the mainstream level, that for true healing, you can't rush it. And so even if you think it's not happening, maybe it's just that it'll take 2 years as opposed to 2 days. Whereas when you pop a pill, you kind of feel a little bit better pretty quickly, but you're never really 100% brought back to perfect health. So that's my piece. Come to the Bengston workshop. If you can't make this one, there's workshops all the time. It's such a cool method to learn. It's great with manifesting too, which is a whole other thing. But just check it out. And that's it for today. I'll see you next time.